populated city. Driving residents were sweet during the incident. Because of the report was still unclear that President Rodrigo Duterte has finally made his platform to lessen the drug users and drug located near the Rizal, testing time just to see if it is possible to put up a bigger fruit market.
On the last information campaign because of the need to further orient government officials and review.
That is mistakes too much of the south and sea at the right outside of Montolian. So what always security efforts was that the hotel and cruiser heading home up to coastal region. Advised the public to take advantage of 15-day period of registration. The registration period in any criminal case has been filed with the Senate. Senate Bill 253 filed by Senator Pancho Lacson, Islam and
Good afternoon. In Zamboanga City, the Interagency Council Against Trafficking or IACNT has launched a series of information dissemination campaigns on the existence of a law that imposes heavy penalties on the trafficking of persons or TIP. IACNT Executive Director David Pacorito said Friday that IACNT was embarking on the massive information campaign because of the need to further orient government officials and renew commitments in fighting human trafficking. Zamboanga City holds the distinction of being the first city in the entire country to ever convict a human trafficker in 2005 and has been able to obtain 6 convictions between 2001 and 2005. One with all cases prosecuted by Pacorito. The city has also been lauded for having its own anti-trafficking ordinance. Pacorito challenged all newly elected and re-elected city government officials, including city department heads and other stakeholders, to intensify the campaign. She offered IACIT support and assistance.
Good afternoon. As the registration period of the Barangay and Sangguniang Kabataan election opened last Friday, the Commission on Elections, COMELEC, advised the public to take advantage of 15-day period of registration. The registration period for the Barangay and Deski election stated on October 26 started last Friday, July 15, and will only run until July 13. For registration, Commonwealth offices will be open to accept registrants during office hours to 8 o'clock a.m. to 5 p.m., including Saturdays, Sundays, and holidays. COMELEC Chairman Juan Andres Bautista reminded those who wants to register for the village and view polls to download the registration form and print them ahead of visiting the office of election in their city or municipality to ease the registration process. In Tuguegarao City, the most wanted person in Cagayan Valley was arrested on Saturday. Manuel Tagke, 33 years old, was collared based on a warrant issued by Cabada. Isabela Regional Trial Court Judge Felipe Jesus Turio II for the murder of a village journal in 2013. Said Chief Superintendent Gilbert Sosa, Cagayan Valley Police Director, Tagke was accused of killing Victor Soriano of Barangay San Vicente during a town fiesta. Tagke was also involved in at least 3 more killings in the region, which is composed of the province of Batanes, Cagayan, Isabela, Nueva Vizcaya, and Quirino. Tagke reportedly yielded a 12-gauge shotgun, an M14 rifle, a .38 caliber revolver, and a one-hand grenade.
Market was opened Saturday here. That is expected to boost the agritourism industry in the Davao region. The market has a total floor area of 1,538 square meters with provisions for stalls, tents, and other areas for dining. Director Robert Alabao III said that the market, which is located near the Brisa, testing time just to see if it is possible to put up a bigger fruit market that will showcase not only products but also the fruits of our Southeast Asian labor.
Good afternoon. Tokyo Race preserved on making at an Asia-Europe Summit Saturday to respect an international tribunal's ruling that dismissed its claims to much of the South China Sea. At the red wing outside the Mongolian capital, Prime Minister Shinzo Abe told the assembled leaders that the rule of law was a universal principle that the international community must maintain, according to Japan Jewish Press. The Permanent Court of the Arbitration, or PCA, in the Hague on Tuesday ruled that there was no legal basis for Beijing's claims to much of the South China Sea, which are embodied in a fine-touch line that dates from 1940s maps and stretches close to other countries' coasts. The case was brought by the Philippines, but that Beijing has proved on the wound to Tokyo, which is abroad in the separate territorial dispute of its own claim and vice behaved against our influence across the area.
Good afternoon. President Duterte yesterday ordered the creation of a task force on media killings. He condemned the ambush operation broadcaster in Surigao del Sur. Apolinario Suwan, who is a provincial board member, survived the attack. He suffered gunshot wound in his right arm and right leg, but was reported to be in stable condition. Suwan, along with security escorts, was in a Toyota Land Cruiser heading home after hosting a radio program when an unidentified man fired at the vehicle along the National Highway in Barangay San Vicente, Bislig City on Thursday. One of his escorts, Dodo Suwan, was killed in the ambush. Suwan driver Rosel Alba and support driver Corrado were wounded.
It's the most awesome day of the week, and you are in 2 minutes commercial news. One story we've been following is all about what's happening in the Philippines, that President Rodrigo Duterte has finally made his platform to lessen the drug users and drug lords in this country. Many people notice that the change is coming simply because those are getting involved to drugs has no choice but to surrender, while some of them fight back and be killed. Despite of his action against illegal drugs, many organizations like CBC did criticize our president on how he took action on this matter. They say that it is against the law of God. Killing is not the answer to solve this kind of crime. Good afternoon. A bill seeking to impose heavier penalties on witnesses giving a false testimonies in any criminal case has been filed at the Senate. Senate Bill 253 filed by Senator Panfilo Lacson seeks to amend Articles 180, 183, and 184 of revised penal code. Under bill, any person who would give false testimony in any criminal case would suffer the same penalty for the crime the defendant is being accused of. A public officer or an employee who orders such false testimony may also suffer under the bill such penalty in its maximum period along with a fine of up to 1 million pesos and perpetual obsolete disqualification from holding any government position. In filing the bill, Lacson lamented how false testimonies and shown statements were being used to support malicious complaints to harass and persecute innocent people.
Good afternoon. In Zamboanga City, 2 persons were killed while 5 others were hurt when the truck they were riding in crashed into a coconut tree Sunday afternoon before hitting a motorcycle at both national highways in the city. Killed were Jonas Cordova from Talon, the driver of the Mazda truck with plate number AFK 4684, and passenger Rosler Dabdo. The Sangalito station reported that the accident occurred along the MTLL National Highway in Sitio Paminita in the village of Bolon about 1 p.m. Saturday. The 2 vehicles are now impounded at the police station in Sangal. Angel Tavares, News.
Good afternoon. residents numerously during the incident. The cause of the fire was still unclear, although it was established to have started from the second floor of the house, owned by one F.L. Puyoka Sr. Puyoka said he was awakened by the heat emerging from the second floor of his house. When he rose to check, he saw the fire already starting to engulf the house, prompting him to immediately stop her